If I posted this idea on TikTok, it would die in seconds. Not because it's wrong, not because it's boring, but because it forces you to face something the modern attention economy will do anything to avoid. Listen closely. 19th century philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer believed that most of what we call life is just distraction. A beautiful, noisy, high-definition distraction from a truth we don't want to see. Think about your daily scroll, shorts, reels, the For You page, a slot machine for your brain. You pull the lever with your thumb, and maybe you win a laugh, a gasp, a 15-second burst of meaning. Then it's gone. Swipe. Again. Again. The second something feels uncomfortable, complicated, or slow, you move on. And that is exactly the human impulse Schopenhauer was warning about, long before screens existed. Here's the dangerous idea. Life, at its core, is full of frustration, boredom, and suffering. We chase a desire, we get it, we feel relief, and then the relief evaporates. So we chase the next thing, and the next. It's a treadmill powered by our own cravings. 200 years ago, maybe the distractions were status games, parties, gossip. Today, the distractions are engineered. The algorithm has a PhD in your nervous system. It never asks you to sit with a thought longer than 10 seconds. It never asks you to be still. It never asks who you are when no one is entertaining you. If that makes you uncomfortable, good. That discomfort is the doorway. Schopenhauer would say most people don't live. They kill time, elegantly, efficiently, until time kills them. We rename distraction self-care. We rename avoidance staying informed. We rename addiction keeping up. So how do you get off the treadmill without pretending life is easy? Schopenhauer didn't sell comfort. He sold clarity. First, voluntary stillness. Choose silence on purpose. No music, no podcasts, no scrolling. Let boredom happen. Because boredom is the moment your mind stops snacking and starts cooking a real meal. Sit long enough, and the first itch to reach for your phone becomes a mirror. What are you trying not to feel? What question are you dodging? Second, seek depth, not dopamine. Depth is art you have to wrestle with. Books that don't flatter you. Conversations that make you braver, not louder. Walks without headphones. A page of philosophy read slowly, then read again. Depth rewards you on a different timeline. It doesn't spike, it builds. Third, reduce optional novelty. Not zero, just less. Treat your attention like money with an interest rate. Spend it on things that compound. If it won't matter in a week, a month, a year, why rent it your mind today? Let's be honest. TikTok can handle a hot take. It can handle outrage. It can handle 1,000 micro lessons that fit in a caption. What it can't handle, what most of us can't handle, is the demand for patience, depth, and stillness. Because those three threaten the business model. If you become someone who can sit with a thought, you become unprofitable. Schopenhauer's truth is not feel-good. Suffering is real. Desire is endless. But freedom is possible when you stop outsourcing your inner life to a feed. So here's your experiment. Today, one 15-minute pocket of stillness. No inputs, just breath and boredom. When the itch to grab your phone arrives, notice it and don't move. Then choose one deep thing to engage. A chapter, a long essay, a piece of music, a canvas of silence. Stay with it past the point where you usually bail. That is the representative. That is the muscle. You don't need to delete your apps or disappear. You need to stop training your brain to expect fireworks every 10 seconds. The moment you need the next swipe, you're back in the cage. And every cage looks comfortable, from the inside. Here's the real reason this idea would die on TikTok. It doesn't promise a hack. It doesn't promise a shortcut. It promises a self you earn by paying attention, on purpose, when no one is watching. In a world where your attention is the most valuable commodity, the most rebellious act is to keep it. So before you swipe away, ask yourself, am I escaping life or finally living it? This is Vox. Thank you for watching. And if you value your mind, your time, and your freedom, subscribe for more ideas the algorithm doesn't want you to hear. I'll see you in the next one.